The Blue Jays continue their red-hot start to the season as they head down to Texas to take on the Rangers in a full stadium, and that just felt weird, but it felt great. You know, listening on the radio, watching on TV, and hearing fans, not fake fans, it was nice. It was really nice to hear that. No matter, I mean, we're not seeing our team in Toronto or with fans. They're not even playing in the city, for goodness sakes, with or without fans. So it's really nice to see some fans in the stadium and watching baseball and watching the Blue Jays win in Texas, which seems to happen quite often. The Blue Jays win this one 6-2 against the Texas Rangers and improve to 3-1 on the year. Let's break this puppy down. First inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes up with 2 out, and he rips an RBI single to right field. Excuse me. And for Vladdy, he hit the home run yesterday to right field. And he gets the RBI single, bringing home Kevin Biggio to give the Blue Jays the 1-0 lead in the first inning. And Vladdy looking oppo. And that is beautiful to see from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Top of the second inning, the Blue Jays not done. Grichik gets on. Marcus Semien comes up with 2 out, may I add. And he belts one deep and gone off of Mike Foltynewicz. And the Blue Jays are now up 3-0 over the Rangers. Beautiful job for Semien. What a start to his Blue Jays tenure he has had so far. But the Jays weren't done. Next batter, Kevin Biggio comes up, and he's been struggling to start the season, but he walked in his first plate appearance, comes around to score on the Vladdy RBI single, and he gets on, and he comes up to the plate after Marcus Semien. It's a home run, and is like, all right, enough of this nonsense. I'm going to take one deep. Biggio goes deep to right field, and that one is gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Toronto Blue Jays, and they are up 4-0 in the top of the second inning. And not only are they up 4-0, they are making Mike Foltynewicz work. I mean, they're making him throw a ton of pitches and doing a heck of a job at the plate. Lots of great at-bats in this game, all right? Now, bottom of the fourth inning, Nate Lowe's an RBI single to center field. And in that one inning, that was the one inning where Steven Matz wasn't great. But otherwise, he was awesome. He was fantastic. We'll get to him in a little bit here after we break all this stuff down. Top of the sixth inning, Randall Grichik singles to center field. In comes Rowdy Tellez. And again, I said it in previous videos. Great teams find ways to capitalize, you know, when the opposing team kind of gives you some freebies. Rowdy Tellez and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. get hit on literally back-to-back pitches. And he got 2 on, and nobody's made contact with the baseball. Well, let me rephrase that. With the baseball bat, because they both got hit. Vladdy on the hands, a little scary, but he seemed okay. And Rowdy gets hits, I forgot where Rowdy got hit. No matter what, Grichik comes up and singles to center field. In comes Vladdy. The Blue Jays get that one run back. It is now a 5-1 Blue Jays lead. Top of the seventh inning, Teoscar Hernandez scores on an error, building that lead up even more. It's now a 6-1 ball game, and they go into the bottom of the ninth inning, and Brock Holt's an RBI double. It was almost caught by Randall Grichik, but it's an RBI double for Holt, making it a 6-2 game, and that is all she wrote as the Blue Jays wrap this one up. 6-2 winners in the series opener and the home opener for the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field. There's a Globe Life Park. I can't remember which one is the old one, which one's the new one. No matter what, you pick up the victory, and we'll get right to Steven Matz, because I did not mention him at all really in this video so far, but he was arguably the MVP in this game today, and I think he is my MVP in this game. He went 6 1/3, allowed 2 hits, 2. And I think both happened in that one bottom of the fourth inning. I could be wrong. There might have been one of them sprinkled somewhere else, but obviously they had an RBI single, so one of those happened in the fourth inning. He could have had another hit somewhere else. I don't think they did, but no matter what, 6 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run, walked 1 guy, and struck out 9. His changeup, moving like a son of a gun. Fastball, lots of movement, and it had lots of life to it. And his curveball looked other than that one bottom of the fourth, he was unhittable. Steven Matz was fantastic. And it was advertised by Mets fans where Steven Matz, he'll give you some good innings that have one where he just implodes and you're like, what the hell just happened, right? Well, we saw a little bit of that in the fourth inning, but he was able to get out of it, limiting the damage to 1 run And then he really picked himself up after that and went 5, 6, and then 1 out in the 7th inning. Clean job for Steven Matz. He is easily my MVP in this one. Tyler Chatwood came in relief of him, went 2 innings, got a strikeout, so a great job for Tyler Chatwood. No hits, no walks, no runs. Clean job for Tyler Chatwood, who had a great spring and has had a really nice start to his season for the Toronto Blue Jays. And then Rafael Dolis came in the 9th inning. I understand why they did it. I'm just not sure why they did it. You know what I mean? I mean, there's that part of me is like, okay, from a pitcher's perspective, you want to get back out there as soon as possible, right? After Dolis was out there, walked 3 guys, you ended up losing the game, and that was a big contributing part to them building that lead up to, I think it was 5-2 at the time. So you want to get him back out there and get some work in. And a 6-1 ball game at the time, it kind of made sense. However, he's your high leverage guy. You might need a guy like him tomorrow. Now, they could use David Phelps instead because they didn't use him today. But a guy like Dolis, it's a little bit of a question mark, but I understand why they did it. He went an inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, and struck out 3 guys. He has the strikeout stuff. He's just got to throw strikes. If he can consistently throw you strikes, he's dominant, period. All right, let's get to some offensive numbers here. Kevin Biggio in the game went 1 for 2, had the home run, and he walked twice. That's more of a Kevin Biggio game, if you ask me. And Marcus Semien continues his great stretch with the Blue Jays so far. I mean, obviously, he's only 4 games into the season, but he's looking very comfortable at the plate. He's looking very comfortable in the clubhouse and in the field. He looks great. 2 for 5 in the game today in the leadoff hole with the home run. And somebody who is not being talked about at all by Blue Jay fans, and really all over the place, because the outfield is so deep for the Jays, and George Springer is right on the horizon. He'll be here soon. Randall Grichik has put a very good start to his year. He again went today. Went 2 for 3 in the ball game, had an RBI, scored a run in the ball game, scored on the Marcus Semien home run. He's been very good to start the year. He had that huge hit in the first game of the year against the Yankees in extra innings. Has a 2 for 3 game today. He has put a really good season together so far. And I'm very impressed with what we've seen from Randall Grichik. Now, what happens when a guy like George Springer returns? It's difficult because if Randall Grichik's hitting the way he is right now, you can't take that bat out of the lineup. You got to find a way to play him, and that is exactly what he is doing. He is making it very difficult to take him out of the lineup, and that's the best situation the Jays want to be in right now. You know, not want to take a guy out of the lineup. If he was like 0 for 12 or 0 for 14 to start the season, it'd be an easy switch. Hey, Springer, get in there. Grich, have a seat for a bit. Right? It'd be easy. But the fact that Grichik is swinging the bat very well to start the year, it makes it difficult. And that's exactly the spot the Blue Jays want to be in right now. All right, 3-1 on the season. Game 2 of the 3-game set against the Rangers goes tomorrow night to 8:05 first pitch. They're in Texas. Tanner Roark gets the ball for the Blue Jays. Is it going to be diesel engine or human trash can? We will have to see. Look, Roark's probably a nice guy off the field, but on the mound, diesel engine, human trash can. What are we going to see tomorrow? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about it. Hey, Blue Jay offense, you better get going because you might need it. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the ball game again today, because another great one for the Toronto Blue Jays, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game? Twitter's down below for myself. Follow, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I'll talk to you guys Raptors edition later on tonight, as they're actually halftime right now against the Washington Wizards, so we'll talk to you guys post-game there. As for the Leafs, they play tonight, 9:30 puck drop against the Calgary Flames in Calgary. I'll talk to you guys post-game then. And as for our Blue Jays, we'll talk tomorrow night, 8:05 first pitch in Texas. The Jays looking for the series win and looking for win number 3 in a row. All right, Tanner Roark gets the ball for the Blue Jays. 8:05 first pitch. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.